Hello everybody and welcome back to a brand new Sims 4 video. As you can probably tell by today's title, we are taking on another Create a Sim challenge and I am making Sims based on different aspirations. So I'm not going to spoil, but we've got two different Sims here. So the first Sim is a landlord. And I actually did something a little bit different. I normally always make young adult females, and I still made a female for this one, but I actually decided to make her an elder. Don't know why, I just thought that was quite fitting. If you think about like society, a lot of landlords are older, I would say, because they're the ones that can afford to have a second home. No, but I thought it was kind of fitting, and yeah, I spent a very long time trying to work out which skin detail was best because I don't have that many that like fit with elders. A lot of them just make them look really, really young, which obviously I didn't really want. I wanted like some of the wrinkles to come through. So yeah, I tried to make both of the names kind of related to their aspiration. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, Lena actually is not really related to anything, but the landlord, I guess, is where I was going with that. I don't know. I feel like landlord could be a good last name. I have no idea. I just thought it sounded good, truthfully. I kind of went a little bit out there, a little bit wacky for her, but I did also try to dress her slightly elder and more conservative at the same time. But yeah, I really enjoyed making her. I also gave her short hair. I actually really liked the original hair, to be honest with you. But I didn't end up going with that one. I did consider it for a second, but I ended up going for a different one. Anyway, this is one of the first... No, this is one of the first videos I've filmed since being back from my little staycation, I guess. I took a little bit of time off. In fact, I took like a week and a half, really. I took the actual week off, but then I took a few days off when I like got back home as well, because I think you could probably hear it in my voice, but I am ill again. I feel like the last 3 months all I've said is I'm ill, I'm ill. I don't know what it is this year. I don't know whether it's just like everyone's ill and I'm just catching it, or whether my immune system is just so run down and I just keep getting ill. Normally I find that because I have the flu injection that I don't actually get as ill. Like, I don't normally suffer as badly. Like, I normally get it around the March-April time because that's when the flu injection starts to like wear off a bit. But yeah, I feel like this year I've just been consistently ill. But apparently the flu injection in the UK anyway was less effective, like 60% less effective some batches. So possibly that's why. Anyway, don't know why I got into that lovely little rundown for you guys, but yeah, basically what I'm saying is, and I sounded a little nasally, that is why. Anyway, yeah, I had a really great time when I went away last week. It was really fun, and whilst I was away, the trailer dropped for the new businesses and hobbies pack. By the time that this particular video goes out, I've already got a video that I've just uploaded on Saturday, I think, which is all about like me discussing the mixed reviews, so I won't go too much into it for this video. But yeah, I don't really know how I feel about this pack. I kind of say it in the video, but I feel like it should be a pack that I really want to play with, but I don't know, it kind of just feels a little bit lackluster. Like, I don't think I'd pay £35 just for like 2-3 hobbies. Do you know what I mean? I'd rather them have like kind of revamped some of the pre-existing hobbies that we've got in base game. But yeah, like I said, I kind of already mentioned it, so I don't want to go too much into it, but yeah, I don't know. And in terms of the business side of things, I really do just think it is like a Get to Work 2.0. But I don't want to judge it too despite all this, I don't want to judge it too prematurely, because it could be great. Maybe they've just decided to like not reveal all of it, but I don't know. It's EA, so I don't want to get too excited either, you know? But I feel like Life and Death kind of made us all a little bit excited. I think we all were like, oh, are EA gonna do, you know, continue this theme and like actually give us packs that are a little bit fleshed out or whatever. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know. It just looks a little lackluster, but who knows? Anyway, I'm finding at the minute I'm starting to feel a little bit overwhelmed with the amount of custom content, and like mods that I have in my game, even though I've kind of got like the bare minimum in terms of mods. There was a point where I was like, I want more mods, and I downloaded a bunch and then kind of stopped playing. But then it just like, I don't know what it is. I think my brain just gets a bit overstimulated sometimes with it. So then I took some mods out but kept some of them. But yeah, again, I'm kind of like, oh, I don't know whether I need to get rid of some of my mods. Even though I actually don't think I have that many. Like, I don't think a lot of the mods that I have are just like to fix the game. So they don't really change the gameplay too much, but it's just like to fix errors that exist in the game. There's currently a plane like flying above this house, and it's so loud. This is normally where I would check my flight radar app and be like, wonder what plane that is. Anyway, what was I saying? Anyway, I was saying about how I'm overwhelmed with custom content and mods and all the rest of it. Yeah, I think it's more the custom content that I'm noticing at the minute when I'm doing like creative sim challenges like this, and I'm like, I think I just have too much. And equally, I have too much of things that I don't particularly like. So I think I need to do like a bit of the purge, or maybe I need to like just delete my folder and like start fresh. More so clothes. The hairs tend to be fine, but it's more like the clothes at the minute that I'm not like 100% digging. I've got a lot of clothes that aren't really my style, if I'm being brutally honest. So yeah, maybe it's time for a for a custom content shopping video, but I feel like I already did one kind of recently actually. I don't know, let me know if you want me to do one and I'll reconsider it if I do end up getting rid of my custom content. But yeah, like, there's certain things as well, like, I have loads of jeans, as you can see, but I don't love most of them. Like, a lot of them are not really jeans that I would wear. I don't know, they're just not me, or I just don't like the way they look. So yeah, I do need to like have a bit of a clear out, I think. You know, I'm decluttering my in real life wardrobe at the minute, so I need to declutter my in-game wardrobe too. But yeah, anyway, as you can probably tell, this video is split into two sims, so I will cut off in maybe not a second, but I'll cut off in a bit, and I'll let you see which aspiration we got for the second sim, which is very cool. But yeah, so I'm really happy with her. I feel like she kind of does look like a landlord. I don't know, if I had to create a landlord, she is what, well, obviously, I was like, she is what I would create. Yeah, duh, I created her for a reason. But yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed doing challenges like this, but do let me know as well if there's any creative sim challenges you'd like me to do. Also, do you prefer the more voiceover style, or do you prefer like me actually create the sim alongside with you guys? Because I'd be curious to know what people prefer. Anyway, so for our second sim, as you can probably tell, she's a little angling ace. She's a little fisherman, which I thought was really cute. I did make her a young adult, although she isn't related to the landlord sim. Although maybe I should have made them related. I don't know how they'd be related. I guess like grandparent, I suppose. But yeah, I didn't. I gave her loves the outdoors, green themed, because I thought that made sense, and then the loner trait, I don't know. That's kind of just what I thought, because I think fishermen / women take, like, they work quite weird hours. I'm pretty sure they work mostly at night, right? Well, I like commercial fishermen, I think, because a lot of fish come out at night. I actually don't know, but I'm pretty sure they do, so that's why I kind of put her as a loner. I don't know. Anyway, this was really cool. I actually really struggled making her for a really long time. There was something about her face that just like wasn't, I was gonna say wasn't adding up. That sounds really harsh, but I just mean like there was something about her face that I just felt like it looked a little strange. So it basically took me a while. It took me a while to work it out. There was a point where I was happy, and then I wasn't happy with her chin, and then I wasn't happy with her lips. In fact, I think I actually changed the size of her lips like once I put makeup on. But yeah, now that I've discovered that button that applies like makeup or applies something to all the outfits, it's made my life so much easier, because often in my old creative Sims I'd have to put the makeup on, like, all on all the outfits, and it was just very time consuming. Whereas nowadays I just apply it to all and then take it off for athletic wear and sleepwear, and sometimes swimwear if I remember as well. But yeah, what I was saying before I got cut off by the second spin the wheel was just like, let me know what sort of like content you guys prefer to see. I feel like I kind of am being a little bit more heavy with the voiceover stuff at the minute, although I am trying to do like a non-voiceover video as well, at least once a week for you guys, just so that you get genuine gameplay too. But yeah, also let me know what sort of content and challenges that you guys have been enjoying at the minute. I always get tempted to start a like proper Let's Play series, but I just worry that like people would get bored of it. But I'm getting more and more closer to wanting to do it, just because it's then like one video that's like pretty consistent. Although I am planning on trying to do more build videos, because I kind of spoke about in my build video that I'm not the most confident of builders. I don't think I'm the worst, but I'm not the best by any means. So I really want to try and get better, and I want to start a series where I try and replicate houses and try and build them in the game, whether that's like actual Sims 4 houses that have already been done and like I'm just trying to make it myself, or whether that's like in real life houses. So I plan on doing that at some point, and obviously that'll probably be done over a more voiceover style versus like, you know, because if I actually build videos take like ages, they take so long, so if I had to actually make a build, it would literally be like 2-3 hours. No, it'd be like 2 hours worth of content that I'd have to try and cut down, which is pretty much impossible, I think. Anyway, I don't know what I'm at the point in the voiceover where I just start rambling. This is probably why I should like write down some thoughts of where I want to go with my voiceovers, because I get to this point in the voiceover and I'm just like just rambling at this point. I'm just saying words. Yeah, anyway, what was I gonna say? Oh, I normally tell you guys what I'm up to in terms of like what I'm watching whilst I make my Sims. I'm not gonna lie, I've just been on a bit of a YouTube hype at the minute. I've been enjoying watching a lot of content. Watched a video actually for the majority of making these Sims about Project Pan, which is basically where you're trying to like hit pan in all your pre-existing products without buying anything, and I actually think it's super cool. I'm kind of trying to do something very similar myself, because I kind of realised that I have a lot of products and we live in a society that is so consumerist, and this expectation to be kind of have loads of different products and be basically go into overconsumption. I speak a lot about it in my actual overconsumption video that I did about The Sims 4, but I'm really fascinated about that topic at the minute, because I think it's making me a lot more mindful about what I'm seeing on social media in terms of trends and in terms of other people's buying habits, and I'm like, ooh, I don't need to follow their buying habits. That's not to say that I won't be spending money on certain stuff, but you know what I mean? I'm trying to be better at what I'm spending at the minute, and yeah, just to be a bit mindful, I guess, about what I'm buying as well. But yeah, because honestly, it's so wasteful sometimes. Like, even just looking at my, like, some of my products that I have right now, it's kind of crazy. But anyway, don't know how I've gotten into that. Oh, because I was saying I've been watching overconsumption videos again about Project Pan. Also, just watching videos about, like, popular TikTok people that have gone into scandals. Somehow I always end up on that side of YouTube as well. Also was watching a football video, because that is one of my little hobbies, which if you had told me that like 3 years ago now, I would have laughed in your face, because I wasn't like, I would watch football occasionally, but I wasn't like properly into it. But yeah, nowadays I am. Which just goes to show you can pick up a hobby at any like age. And I kind of wish that when I was younger I could have played football. But you know what? It's still not so widely. Well, I think it's getting better, but it just wasn't widely as accepted for girls to play football when I was younger, which is a shame. You never know, I could have been the next. I'm trying to think of a footballer that people know, Sam Kerr. There you go. Anyway, I think that's enough of my waffling. We have probably got about 40 seconds left or so of this video. So I want to say a massive thank you for all the support as always. I always say it in every single video, but it really means a lot to see like comments and just everything. But yeah, with that in mind, let me know if you would like to take on this challenge yourself. Let me know if you like the look of these Sims. Leave a lovely little comment and go and like and subscribe if you haven't already. We are so close to 500 subscribers and I would love to hit it. So I feel like such a beg, but I would love it if you guys supported me. That would be great. Anyway, I'm gonna go now. Have a great day. Bye guys.